Random Reddit confessions, confession 1. I've been faking an allergy for years and now it's gone way too far. This started as a dumb excuse and now I'm in too deep. Years ago, I went on a date with this girl who was obsessed with peanut butter. She kept pushing me to try her peanut butter smoothie even after I said I wasn't in the mood. Instead of just saying no, I blurted out, "Oh, I can't, I'm allergic." Big mistake. She was super concerned, asked a million questions, and I figured, whatever, I'd never see her again. But then she introduced me to her friend group, and they all knew about my allergy. At that point, correcting it felt too awkward. Fast forward 6 years, I'm still friends with these people. My allergy is a known fact. They warn restaurants for me, they check ingredients. One of them even threw out a peanut butter cake someone brought to a party just to be safe. The worst part? I love peanut butter. I eat it in secret. I have a stash at work. Once my best friend said, "Man, it must suck not knowing what a Reese's tastes like." And I just nodded solemnly. Now my girlfriend, who also believes I'm allergic, wants us to move in together, and she's super cautious about food. I'm terrified she'll find my peanut butter stash and think I've been lying to her, which I have, for years. I have no idea how to get out of this. Do I fake a miracle recovery, a medical misdiagnosis, or do I just keep the lie going forever? Confession 2. Found out my dead best friend was in love with my wife. I'm writing this as a confession because I don't know where else to speak about this and I don't want my kids finding this out on my main account. My friend died a few months back due to heart problems. He was taking care of himself, so it was a shock to everyone, especially his wife who was with him at their house when he died. Due to this, she decided to move somewhere else. And because she and her daughter were still distraught, she asked me to pack up his stuff. He had some boxes in his basement, and after a while I started feeling nostalgic and decided to look into them. I found pictures of us from when we were kids all the way to before we got married. That was enough to make me feel bad, and I just got back to taping them up. But one of the boxes seemed to be in much better condition, so I decided to check it in case it was something important. To my surprise, I found out pictures of him and my wife from when we used to hang out together, as well as more recent pictures from family reunions, the most recent being from my wife's birthday party. Alongside the pictures, there were letters that he never sent her. The first one dated 2 months before I met her. The last one was also the same date of her birthday party. There was one that stood out the most, was one from after I started dating her. He wrote that his time had passed, and since my happiness was as important as his own, he would watch over us. I'll keep his box safe, since it isn't my secret to reveal.